All right, we are recording. Welcome everyone to our team call. We're going to do things a bit different tonight. So we're going to start with recognition, and Brittany is going to do the recognition. Then you're going to hear from Christy and Emmy and Lauren. They're going to be talking about different things. And then we're going to do our calendar, and we're going to hear from you guys. We're going to hear from the new coaches, and we want to know your story. So it might be a little all over the place, but just bear with us. It's the first time we're doing this. So I'm going to share my screen so that Brittany can do our recognition. She's on her iPad, so 1 second. Oh, that's not it. Alrighty. Can you see the whole thing, or am I covering it with something?
I think we're good. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Cool. So I'll start with the top life changer of the month, which is Natalie Balsamo. So huge congrats to Natalie. This is her second month coaching. She's been crushing it. So keep it up, Nat. Going down the list, starting with Carolyn, who has Success Club 26. There's Natalie with 22, myself with 18, Emmy with 14, Carissa with 12. I should be doing last names too, huh? This should be fun. Allie Chase, 12, Alicia Hendelson, 10, Gianna Francis, 8, Amber Salmon, 6, Amelia Clausen, 6, Carla Ordonez, 6. Okay, we can do this. Everyone that I'm saying right now has 6. Christy Kako, Tara Reuter, Katie Petrillo, Molly Wasserman. With 4, we have Cody Clark, Lauren Avon, Alexandria Russell, Diana Farman, Kylie Spensley, and then starting with 2, Kylie Spensley, Ashley Schmidt, Alicia Condell, Brittany Long, James Bronkowski, Amy Consavoy, Caroline O'Neill, Becca Kelly, Chelsea Treachler, Molly Bloom, Christine Gownley, Brooke Sawchek, Carolyn Rossitano, Kathleen Kuchar, Crystal Harlow, Crystal Henry, Jacqueline Young. And then, so that puts us all at Success Club 186 for our whole team, which is awesome. And then our top recruiters, at the top we have Emmy Schneider-Green with 6 new coaches, Carolyn Marone with 5. With 4, we have Cody Clark, Carissa Vandeveer. With 3 new coaches, Alicia Hendelson, Carla Ordonez, Tara Reuter. With 2 new coaches, Allie Chase, Amber Salmon, myself, Amelia Clausen, Gianna Francis, and Lauren Avon. And then all with 1 new coach, we have Alicia Condell, Alex Russell, Brittany Long, Brooke Sawchek, Chelsea Treachler, Crystal Harlow, Diana Farman, Erin Shaw, Kathleen Kuchar, Christy Kako, Kylie Spensley, Melissa Brownfield, Molly Wasserman, and Natalie Balsamo. So awesome job, everyone.
Thank you. It gets easier.
Oh my God, I'm out of breath.
No, you figure things out, like bunching people together, which you did a lot. Good job.
I'm glad I figured that out. Otherwise, that would have been painful for you guys.
Yeah, but you did really good with the last names. I always seem to really butcher them. So thanks for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I just muted myself again. I don't know what I was doing. So now do we want to do events and calendar, and then we'll do announcements since I already have my screen being shared?
Yeah, you might as well.
Alrighty. All right. So this is our team calendar for August. And I wanted to point out some of the events on here. I don't know why the words are not where they belong. I guess because I blew it up for this. It just, everything kind of shifted. Like we're doing the shift shop, so everything just kind of shifted. So we're doing a sneak peek on the 1st, which is tomorrow. There's a sign up sheet in the Sweat Your Heart Out page, and I know a lot of you already kind of signed up for that. And I'm trying to do it a little differently. We're going to just kind of be sharing our stories and then sharing the objections and things that we personally felt when we were thinking about coaching, instead of like, you're going to talk about time, and you're going to talk about money, and you're going to talk about this. I feel like it'll be more authentic if we just kind of share our story and kind of highlight those within our story. So that's the 1st to the 3rd. And then we also have our team calls on there. So we have our team call next week with Lauren Avon, setting SMART goals. Then the following week, we have Natalie Balsamo working full-time and hitting Success Club freaking 22 as a brand new coach, which will be exciting to hear. Then we have Brittany the following week about Stop Hearing No as a Rejection, which I think is going to be really exciting, and I'm interested in hearing what you've got to share with there. Then the following week, we have Carissa Van Dever with Growing Your Tribe. She didn't make up this title, I did, but Growing Your Tribe Fast AF. So that is what she's going to be talking about on the 28th. Also, I want to point out, if you notice on the Saturdays, I have little Success Club push goals for you every week. So Success Club 6 by the end of the week, Success Club 12 by the end of the second week, 18 by the end of the third week, and 24 by the end of the fourth week, and 30 by the end of the month. If you don't have Success Club 6 by the end of the first week, please do not freak out. Please don't feel like you're a failure. That's just there to push you and to kind of keep you on track, especially with August being a Team Cup month. I just put that there for that reason. So don't freak out if you don't have that. It's just there to kind of guide you. And like Christy said, let's make every week the last week of the month. That was kind of where that idea came from. So every week, if you're making every week like the last week of the month and you're helping 3 people every single week, that should be where you are with your Success Club. So that's why I did that. Also, we have our live coach blitz on the 15th. So that's going to be in an event page. We didn't do one last month, but we're going to do one this month. So keep an eye out for that. When the event gets a little closer, we'll be putting up a sign-up sheet probably the week before, and you can pick a topic that you want to go live and talk about. Anybody is welcome to be a part of that. New coaches, old coaches, not that you're old, but you know what I mean. And then also the diamond bonus deadline. This is super important. Those of you who are pushing for diamond, and those of you who are in, well, first of all, to even earn the diamond bonus, you must have Success Club this month. So if you don't have Success Club this month and you want the diamond bonus, your ass better be on the computer messaging as many people as you can before the end of the night and getting Success Club so that you can earn that diamond bonus. The second part of that is you need to hit diamond by the 23rd. So that means when you wake up on the 24th in your Coach Online office, it will say Diamond Coach because the week resets 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday. So you need diamond by Wednesday night, basically, and you need to have Success Club this month and next month, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you should. Anyway, if you're going to hit diamond, you're probably going to hit Success Club at the same time. So that would get you an extra $250 in the next quarter, and then you'll earn another $250 the following quarter. So that's an extra $500 that you're going to earn for hitting diamond and holding it for 6 weeks. That's the key. So you need to hold diamond for 6 consecutive weeks within that quarter. So if you hit diamond on the 23rd, holding it for 6 weeks is going to put you at I don't know, sometime in October maybe. And that'll be when you're going to get paid that $250. And then the following quarter, well, you have to hold it within 6 weeks in that quarter, and you'll earn that at the end of the year. So that's important. If you guys are pushing for that, I mean, you're pushing for diamond anyway, you might as well make the extra $500 in doing so. So definitely, if diamond's a goal, put that on your radar. Make sure you're ready by that date, the cutoff date for that. I'm doing the Ultimate Reset starting the week of the 20th because I will not be able to work out for a while. So I will be doing that. So if anybody wants to join me in that, feel free to let me know. I don't want to do it by myself. So yeah, if you want to do that, just get in touch with me and we'll plan it out and figure out what we can do for that together. And then if you're going to do a free group, I suggest doing it at the end of the month, the last week of the month, so that you get some interest for the following month. So I also have that on there. The All Access Pack, this is the last month that it's available at $160. As far as I know, I don't know. That's just what they said 3 months ago, just for the summer. So we'll see. And then also the Performance Pack, same thing. It's $160 US and $186 Canadian for this month. I don't think I missed anything other than accountability calls for my coaches on Thursdays. And I know that Emmy and Lauren, if you guys are if they are your coach or you're on Imagination Fit to Fly, they are doing a sneak peek on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then they're doing a webinar on the 24th, 5th, 4th. That's 4. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so that is it. This is going to be up in the team page for you to look at all month. I really encourage you to tag your new coaches on the calendar so they know what's going on. But that's about it. So any questions about that, or we're good? Did I miss anything? No? Okay. I see some chats. Okay. Oh, sorry. There was a boo-boo on the recognition. That's not Brittany's fault. That's mine. So Cody had 6 coaches, or Success Club 6. So that was my bad. Okay, so who's next?
I think I am.
Okay, go ahead. I told you this is going to be all over the place until we really get the hang of this. So go ahead.
Okay, so I believe I am talking about Team Cup because it starts tomorrow. So everybody on this call and on this team should be on a Team Cup team. Raise your hand if you're not, because I can see all of you except Jessica and Brittany. I can't see you. Is anybody not on a team? Because it's super important that you are, even if you're a brand new spanking coach, brand spanking new coach. It's so important to be on Team Cup because A, there's prizes. So I love free shit. That's just what gets me going. B, my business as a coach for myself, it goes further and it's a lot of fun to do it in a team. So if you're not on a Team Cup team, which I didn't see any hands, so I'm guessing everybody is, get yourself on one. If you're too embarrassed to raise your hand, you need to message your coach, whoever that is, and find a team. Now, the reason that Team Cup is super important is because it gives you that momentum to move your business forward, A, because that's just what we do, and B, you're working with 4 other people. If these people, they might not be on your team, they might not be in your downline, in your upline, whatever, it doesn't even matter. I've been on Team Cup teams before in the past where the people on my team had 0 relation to everybody on this computer screen. You can team up with anybody in the network. And that's what's important about it, and that's what's fun because you get to brainstorm with people that you might not normally talk to as much. And for me, I don't know whose team you're on, but my Team Cup team will be having a Facebook message thread where we'll be checking in every day. I'm going to be hosting weekly calls for us to check in with each other. And I believe the last time that we had Team Cup, my 5, well, including me, so the 4 people that I was on, after that month was over, those exact same 5 people, we ran a challenge group together. So everybody that we helped during Team Cup month went into the same group together. So then we kind of had like a month and then we kind of had 2 months together where it was the 5 of us being leaders, running the team, running the group, and it was a lot of fun, and it creates that sense of community that you might not see yet if you're brand new. And then there's prizes again. There is an individual prize. So the way that they used to have it was that there were tiers and you had to have so many points as a team before you could earn certain things. And this time it's different. So as soon as you hit Success Club, you will, well, not as soon, once the month's over. If you hit Success Club, you earn, I think it's a picnic blanket. I believe it's a daily sunshine picnic blanket because they're really pushing and launching this new product. It is really cool. So whenever you hit Success Club, you get this pretty neat picnic blanket just for doing that. Then the next option and the next prize and the next way that you earn something is this really freaking awesome sweatshirt that I really, really want. And the way that you get that is that all 5 people on your team achieve Success Club. Yes, Team Cup picnic. Actually, our team dinner is in like 2 weeks, but we won't have it yet. So anyway, after all 5 of you, and all 5 of you on your team should, even if it's just to Success Club 6, because that's what we do, and it's easy. It's easy. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a brand new coach. Do not approach Success Club and look at it like it's something hard to do, because it really isn't. You have an entire month to talk to as many people as you can to help 3 people. 3 people. If you're an overachiever like a few of us that I know, you might talk to and help 6 people or 12 people. It doesn't matter. You saw the numbers at the beginning of this call. As long as you're helping people, that's what's important. And then if you help 3 people, you get a blanket. If all of you help 3 people, you get a sweatshirt. And then I think the top 10 prize or the top 10 teams, so that then begins to accumulate the total number of Success Club points within your team of 5 people across the board, across the entire company. They then have a top 10 team, and I'm pretty sure everybody gets 2 bikes. And then the top earning team gets a trip to LA, and they get to go to the headquarters, and it's really cool. Anyway, regardless of what your goals are, if you want to go to LA, hell, go for it. I know Li wants the bike. she really wants the bikes. I want the sweatshirts. It doesn't really, she does. She really wants the bikes. Just make it a goal for yourself to hit Success Club. And, to use those weekly, I went live last week, and I was pretty vulnerable in the team page talking about hitting Success Club and hitting it early on, because for me, I guess I'm an old coach, last month in June, I had 0 points before the last week of the month. And it's so freaking stressful to be at that point. So just get it out of the way early, work your butt off at the beginning of the month, like it's the last week of the month, and then continue working like that. Don't stop working once you've hit Success Club once, because we don't do it just to do it and then give up until the next month. That's not how this goes if you're serious about it. But again, today's the last day to register. So if you're just jumping on, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should talk to your coach and come up with a cool team name, and then kick some ass in August, because it's going to be a fun month. And I'm pretty sure that's all. I can keep talking, but I'm going to shut up.
Wait, can I just say something? We have 2 pages on this call. How cool is that?
Oh, okay.
I don't think we ever had 2 pages. I just got really excited.
Mine only has 1 page. Maybe my computer fits more.
I have 2 pages.
But yes, that's fun.
Sorry, no, but Team Cup is just as important as us having 2 pages. I'm just got excited there. But no, everything you said was so true. So thanks for all the details and sharing all of that, because I didn't even know them all as well as you explained them. So thank you. Emmy, did you want to talk really quick?
Yeah, just another really brief announcement that there is a official page for the UK launch on Facebook. If you just go to your Facebook search bar and type in Beachbody UK, I can't remember the exact name, but it's something like that. I think it's like pre-launch page. So you guys should all request to join that. It'll ask you to enter like your coach ID. And that's just going to be about our launch into the UK, because that's coming up really, really soon. And so on that note, if you're not already, now is the time to be, in the past, if somebody was foreign, we had to basically not talk to them and not really waste time there. But now we want to do the opposite. So now's a really good time to start finding people on Instagram, for example. They're in the UK. I've been doing that with all of my invites this morning. We're all like UK hashtags. So you want to start really forming a relationship with those people now, because we all know this business has a long turnaround time. So don't wait until the day we launch into the UK, because I'm sure every coach is just going to swarm on it. So really start building relationships now. If you don't have any yet, that's okay. You have some time. And I would suggest you just somewhere keep a running list of people that you're talking to, whether they're challengers or people that are interested, people that you maybe talked to a long time ago, and then you were like, oh, sorry, you can't do it. We're not in the UK. Now's when you want to go back and let those people know that we're about to be, so that they can join your team. Just a brief reminder on that.
Cool. Me?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously we're doing team calls a little bit differently now, as you can all see by all of our lovely faces being on one screen together. So this is going to officially be the new time for team calls. These are not just sweat your heart out team calls, but these are all-encompassing FitFam team calls. So for every team within our organization, we're going to start doing this. For anybody who didn't know, or if you're newer, this is how all the top teams do their calls. They all have these giant all-encompassing team calls. So they're not going to be just led by Carolyn or myself or Christy or Emmy every single week. And we're not just rotating amongst the four of us weekly either. So there's a sign-up page that I made that goes from next Monday and then like for 3 months with every single Monday. So if you are the leader of a team, whether you have 2 coaches on your team or 10 coaches on your team, you are allowed to sign up to lead a team call. You don't have to do it by yourself if you don't want. You can do it with someone else. But lead a team call on something that is your strength, something that you have. So if you're like, perfect example, if you're at month 2 and hitting Success Club 22, please share all of your wisdom with everyone because we would all love to hear it. So coaches who have bigger teams, make sure you're also encouraging your coaches to jump on and lead team calls. So if you have coaches who are just like leading kick-ass challenge groups or, recruiting like crazy already, please encourage them to share that with us because we don't want to ever assume that everyone knows everything. There's coaches who have been here for years. There's coaches who have been here for a month. So we want to make sure we're doing this like all encompassing. The sign up is on like a Google Doc. I think we're all going to put it in our pin post on our team page, right? So probably starting tomorrow when the new calendars go up, you'll be able to find that in the pin post information. All you have to do is open it up, write your name next to the date that's not taken yet that you want, and write your topic. And if there's a bunch, which I think there's already a bunch of signups already, make sure you just scan through the topics really quick and make sure you're not repeating a topic that somebody else is talking about. Because like I said, we're doing this in like 3-month chunks. So, in the next 3-month chunk, we can circle back and kind of readdress topics again since we'll have a bunch of new coaches with us by then. I think that's it, right? Did I miss anything on that note? Oh, and the first week of every month will be recognition, and also will be set up for new coaches to share really briefly their stories. So new coaches like from the month before or maybe 2 months prior to just hop on and like 2 to 4 minutes share their story really quick of where they're from, who they are, how they became a coach, what they're excited about, etc. And that's what we're going to go into right now, right? Cool.
Yep. See lots of new faces, so this will be fun. All right, so what we're going to do now is exactly what Lauren just said. We're going to get to know you guys more, and we want to hear from you because this is a team, and it's not all about one person. It's not about 2 people or 4 people. It's about every single individual on this team. Like, that's why we're all here. So we're stronger together, we're better together, and that's why we're going to do these calls. And we want to hear from you. So if anyone on this call would like to share, if you're a brand new coach, I'd say at least 1, 2, or 3 months in, we would consider a brand new coach. If you want to raise your hand, we can have you start. We got somebody who wants to start. We got a brave soul. All right. So Diana, do you want to go first? Just kind of share a little bit about you. Tell us why you're here, what your why is, anything you want to share. Just like keep it under like 5 minutes.
I think I can manage that.
All right.
I'm Diana. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a teacher. So right now I'm obviously not doing that. I've been focusing a lot on coaching the past month. I joined this month. Diana reached out to me on Instagram, and that's how we got connected. I'm super excited for Team Cup. I'm glad that I was able to join in time to participate in that. I'm excited to see where that will take me and take our team.
Awesome. Could you tell us a little more about why you decided to be a coach?
Oh,
sorry.
I knew I was forgetting something.
I'm like interviewing you now. It's not what we're doing here, but I just want to know a little more about you, a little deeper if we can.
So the reason I am coaching, the main reason is that I actually about 3 years ago, I used to have like super bad migraines, and I completely changed my diet, changed my fitness, everything. And I got really serious about it probably in the last year or so. And I've been trying to get my friends, family, those people on board. And so when Diana reached out to me, it kind of was the perfect opportunity for me to do that.
Awesome. I hope you're sharing that migraine story on your social
Yes.
media. Awesome. Anything else? Does anyone have any questions for her? I think we should maybe do that too. Does anyone have a question for her? I don't know how we're going to do this, but. All right. Who wants to go next? We'll just kind of, after somebody's done, somebody else pop on, so I don't have to be like, okay, who's next? All right. Can we do that? We're adults. We can kind of just go with the flow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know how this works, so I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, you want me to go next? All right. Cool. Okay. So I'm Elizabeth. You probably heard Christy call me Li. That's my nickname. Christy is my coach. She's the main reason why I'm doing Beachbody right now. And I'm actually here in Ohio visiting family, and I go back in a week. So I'm preparing for my friend's wedding. I forget what else I'm supposed to say. I joined the Beachbody because I've been like back and forth with crash diets and the whole spiel of why weight loss doesn't work. And I started focusing more on my health. And I had a whole bunch of like personal stuff that happened, but at the beginning of the year, I decided to try it again, just the healthy lifestyle and living healthy. And I lost like a whole bunch of weight and I was doing a whole lot better, but I hit like a plateau. And I just remember always watching and like seeing Christy's posts, and they were always like super inspirational and like super motivating. And I kind of reached out to her and asked her, what she was doing. And I was really hesitant to do it. And Christy just kept pushing, kept asking me like if I was interested. And finally I had a little call with her. And so it's kind of been my like push, my like next step in my process, in my journey. So that's it.
Yay. Thank you.
Can you hear me? I can go. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Forgive me, I have a little tiny minion running around, so if you hear a crazy crack kid in the back, it's almost bedtime, so he's trying to get all of his energy out. My name is Kylie. I'm from Kearney, Nebraska, Midwest over here. My coach is Amber Salmon. Basically, long story short, I talk with my hands a lot too, so sorry. I was actually a part of Beachbody 2 years ago. Signed up under a friend of mine, was just kind of like a discount coach, just wanted to get the discount. I loved the programs, best I ever felt in my life, great energy, and then kind of fell off the train. I couldn't remember your name, I'm really sorry, but I've done every fad diet possible, and just couldn't get the weight to stay off. Reason I joined now, and I always tell Amber she had impeccable timing because I've kind of been stalking a few of you, and I told Ebony when I had a call with her, just because I needed the motivation. My 9-to-5 job is a little stressful, and so I would come out and kind of take it out of my family, and that's not fair to them. And so being able to not only express my excitement and have the energy that I have from working out, eating right, and genuinely changing a lifestyle, that's something that kind of got me into the coaching, and I just like talking about it, honestly. It's exciting. So that's me.
Aw, you're so cute. See, this is fun. I get to meet some of you that I probably never would have met. I love this. Let's keep going. Who's next?
Okay, I can go, I think, if you guys can hear me. Okay, so I reached out to Brittany via Instagram about a month ago now. I know her, so her boyfriend Christian used to work with me at where I work now, And I followed her randomly one day on Instagram, and I just like was kind of following her posts a little bit here and there. I didn't really know what she was doing. I didn't know it was Beachbody. And I've been approached by people with Beachbody, like, you know, wanting to work out with them or wanting to be a coach. And I never really thought much of it. Honestly, I didn't think the community was the way it was until I started seeing Brittany stuff. So I think one day I just randomly messaged her from like an Instagram story and asked her what she was doing. And she, you know, said, you know, she was a fitness coach, and was I interested in the business side or was I interested in like the fitness side? And I said both. So then she had a challenge group starting, I think like 3 days later. And so I was like, okay, I'll get in your challenge group and see if it's something that I want to do for coaching. And then she, you know, brought up, well, if you want to sign up as a coach, you know, you'll get the discount. So I signed up as a coach immediately thinking, okay, well, I'll just sit through this like group, figure out if I like this. And then I decided that, okay, well, this is really cool. So I'm just going to like hit the ground running, I guess. So I essentially just probably texted Brittany probably 50 times a day, asking her every question that I possibly could. I still do that, but she's been a really big help for me. But I just kind of just started like reaching out to like a ton of friends, family, like random people a little bit here and there. And like the one thing that I noticed is like the people that I thought would be people that were on board aren't the people that really sign up. So like kind of branch out if anyone wants advice as far as like if people like your posts on Facebook or Instagram, just reach out to the people that like maybe aren't your friends or aren't someone that like you'd ever hung out with in the past. Because if I like look through my last 2 groups, 90% of them are people that I've maybe spoken like 5 words to. So I found success in reaching out to people that I wouldn't usually reach out to, and then making sure that I'm like constantly following up with people. Like people that said no in June, in July I reached out to them again. And now that it's about to be August, I'm going back through and reaching out to everyone that wanted to maybe do it in July. And I have like 4 people that want me to send them enrollment links tomorrow. So I think if you just like constantly reach out to people and like make it genuine and not like you're trying to sell something. I think at first that was like the hardest thing for me was like, I feel like I'm just like selling something. So then once that Brittany, you know, said, talk to people about their goals, reach out, see what they want to do, see what, you know, interests them, like talk about things that aren't fitness related. That's when I started like seeing, you know, connections with people. And I think that's how I've been able to be successful. So I have Brittany to thank because I probably blow her phone up all day, but that's pretty much it.
Thank you. You're rocking it, girl. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
I can't wait to your call because I want to hear all the details.
Oh, yeah.
See me?
Don't make me call somebody out. Who's next? Bueller.
Hey, sorry, I had to get my mic situated here.
You're good.
Folding laundry, so I don't think you want to stare at my ceiling while I'm doing it. I'm Jess. I know you can't see my face, but I'm Jess. I am a brand new coach. I signed up for the discount in November, but I'm starting coaching with the Team Cup this month. And Nicole Rodriguez is my upline coach. I started because I had to fit into a bridesmaid's dress for my cousin's wedding. They shipped me 2 sizes down from what I was. So I was already doing the programs just to lose a little bit of weight, but then I was like, oh crap, I have to fit into a dress. So I'm going to fit into this dress no matter what. I'm not sending it back. I'm determined. And I went from a size 20 to a size 16 in 2 months. And I want to tell everyone that I know how I did it, what program I was doing, the meals that I was cooking. I've already got my mom on Shaco. Like, I'm going full force with this.
Dude, that's amazing. Is anybody else blown away by that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. I hope you have like photos of that transformation. That's incredible.
Yeah, I think there's a photo of me full on my Facebook.
Yes. That's awesome. Congrats, girl. That's amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next? Is anybody left? Yeah, this is you. Who else wants to talk?
I recognize everybody else. So
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I recognize their names. I don't know how new they are.
I see two that I don't know. Don't
Oh,
make
wait, I don't know Judy. I'm going to call you out, Judy Ann Ridley.
I don't know how to share my screen.
You trying to hide? You trying to hide? You're not doing very good at it.
Can you see me? I don't know how to share my screen.
You don't have to share. We can see you.
We see you the whole time.
I'm talking.
Yep. Yep, you're talking.
If you're not, like sticking your nose or anything, we can see you.
Okay, so I actually just became an official coach on sometime last week. My upline coach is Alex, and I've been a part of her challenge groups probably since November or October of last year. So I've been kind of procrastinating with the whole Beachbody coach thing because I was really focused on myself because I turned 30 in May. So I had all these trips coming up and I was like, I'm just focused on me. Now that the trips are done and I was like, oh, maybe I should start, maybe I shouldn't. I still felt a bit self-conscious about starting because I was like, I still have goals that I want to meet. But I also felt like by being a Beachbody coach, that I could probably hit those goals better if I'm a leader and I'm encouraging people to be a part of the movement and joining me on the journey. What else? And I feel like I naturally do it. Like being that I've been doing this, my coworkers already know. They see me with my little portion control containers. My coworker makes fun of me and says, "Oh, you're not eating real food today." I said, "I am." So I'm always talking about my diet. I'm always sharing it with others. I had a friend who actually was a Beachbody coach a year or so ago. And when I was a part of her team, I was helping her get clients. So I know a lot of people. I know a big network. And I'm pretty good at it. I just wasn't really sure about or had confidence in it, to be honest. If I could do it. And I actually just started maybe last week. I sent out a post yesterday. I had 8 people respond already. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So I'm actually really excited about starting, possibly getting some clients and seeing how it goes. But I do enjoy Beachbody. I've been a part of, I did Hip Hop Abs way back in the day. And then I did Insanity 2013. And I've always been on and off. And then I'm with the accountability group and being a part of that network, I feel like it's helped to keep me consistent for the last almost a year or so now. So I'm actually really excited. And being that I have been so consistent, I feel that making the next step by being a Beachbody coach, I could definitely help a lot more people. That's me.
Yay, I'm glad that you stopped hiding and shared that.
Yeah, sorry.
I could feel like your excitement through the computer. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you're gonna do.
Yes, me too.
What else? I thought I saw like one more person trying to hide.
There's one more person, but I'm going to give her a chance.
She's smiling. She knows we're talking about her. Maybe not.
No.
Starts with an A.
You can unmute her. I can't.
Are you trying to talk? Yeah, you. I see you smiling. Speak. You're unmuted.
Did I get it?
Yes.
I was hoping you were going to say Amber Salmon, but Ansley works too. My name is Ansley. I am also from Kearney, Nebraska. I am Kylie's, well, I like to say we're best friends. I don't know. I'm assuming she says that too. I actually just joined this last week. I didn't really believe in health, honestly. I go on and off with the health. So I'm like super healthy and then I'm not healthy at all. And it's terrible. But lately, I just got married this last summer and I needed something to do. I also talk with my hands. I needed something to do with my life. I needed something to get up and give me motivation. I've struggled with an eating disorder ever since, gosh, I don't know, 7th grade maybe. And I've noticed that unfortunately my daughter is starting to get these terrible habits. She's only 3. And so I just wanted to wake up and get healthy. And I also have a lot of people on my social media that instantly react to things that I do. So I thought that this would just be a great opportunity for me.
That's awesome that you're doing it for her, for your little girl. I like that.
Yeah, that's really inspiring.
Good mommy.
Well, thank you.
Fun people that I didn't even know about. Love this. I feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
This was so cool.
I
Did
think
we miss
that's
anyone? I think we got everyone, like newbies. I mean, there's not that many more. Should we just let everyone kind of talk? There's only a couple more. What do you guys think? We got 15 minutes.
Who do you mean everybody?
There's a couple other coaches on here that are just kind of, I mean, they've been around, but they're like working the business now.
Girl, we can do whatever you want.
No, I don't. If anybody else wants to share, you've got countdown. I'll count down to 5, and if anybody
I can
wants,
talk. I can talk. Hi.
go ahead.
I'm eating a popsicle and my kids are playing, and I just I heard the call out, and I'm like, okay, well that would be me then. So I'm Alicia, and my kid and his name is Mandeep. I'm Alicia, and my husband's name is Mandeep, and these are my twins, Oliver and Isaac. And I'm on a family reunion. I haven't seen my family in 3 years. This has actually been like a recharge weekend for me. I have been a coach since December. The day after Christmas was my commitment day. And that was, my box sat on my shelf for months, like 2 months probably, at least, before it was opened. And I guess my story is similar to other people's story, that it's like that whole resistance part of it, happened for a long time. Even though technically Emmy and I just had our year anniversary of friendship. So really I didn't take as long as some people.
Saw that.
Yay. So my life is super duper duper busy, and I'm not necessarily the most efficient person. I've never been good at organization. I also cannot commit to this business the way that I want to and the way that I know that I could rock it. And I was really trying hard to rock it, and I spread myself really thin because my life is basically going from like the second that I open my eyes until the second that I go to sleep. And I'm the type of person that's a people pleaser, and I'm also the type of person that wants to do well at everything that I do. And I'm almost 40. I just had my 39th birthday. And my twins are like 3 years and 4 months. It took me forever to decide that I was going to become a mom, and I became a mom late in my life. And the reason that I was asking the universe for this opportunity to be the best version of myself is because when I became a mom, that part of me that was just me, and then the part of me that was with me and my husband went away, because it's inevitable with kids that things change. And I devote everything to my kids, and so does my husband. I used to be a nurse. I guess once a nurse, always a nurse. But I was a practicing nurse up until a little bit before my boys were born. I had them, and they've been my life. I called out because I've always been somebody that was unhappy in my body and didn't feel good about who I was in general. And I also knew that I wanted to be able to pick up this amazing relationship with my husband again, And I also wanted to be able to play with my children and have that feel good. I deal with a lot of chronic pain, and have an autoimmune disorder that's actually kind of up in the woods. Like, they don't even really know exactly what's going on right now. So I'm doing a lot of holistic types of healing. I switched over from like being a nurse, that it was like the school of thought that I grew up in, was a totally different type of medicine. And since I had my boys, I started like flipping things around. Like, once you have to care for tiny human beings, you want the very best for them. So I started eating all organic, basically when they came. I wish I had done that prior, when I was pregnant with them. But I've changed so many things. Like, basically I wanted to decrease my toxic load as much as possible, and I wanted to be feeding them like pure organic, the most that we can get, in this world, the way it is. So I started, living a clean lifestyle as much as I could. And the natural progression of that was that, of course, I wanted to be healthy and have longevity. So I started asking for that in my universe. And then Emmy popped into my world. And like everybody else, you know, she's the coach that continued to pursue me and talk to me and be nice to me and hang out with me. And we had kombucha was our thing in common. I can't drink kombucha anymore because I can't have yeast and many other things. So I've been going through a lot with my health. Like, it's been crazy and insane. So many transitions, like on so many levels. I've never been this way in my life. So holy crap. I asked for that like physical thing to happen to me in my body. And it happened. Like, I've never had a body like this, not ever in my whole life. And I feel amazing. I mean, I have chronic pain daily and I deal with this autoimmune disease. But the fact that I get to work out and like feel that every single day and know that I'm making that body is like the best feeling in the world. I also love helping people. And if I'm talking too long, will you just let me know? Yes, you will. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. Aw. So my why, I guess that would be a good place to wrap it up. I wanted something that would benefit me, and I wanted something that would benefit other people, and I wanted something that would benefit my family. And I love it because it's a lifestyle, and I feel like I get to live and breathe what you guys are living and breathing. And it is a team effort, and that's what's so very cool about it. And I mean, who gets to be surrounded by inspiration, you know, like constantly every single day? I mean, it's people that are, well, it's like creating a world that we're asking for. It's creating with the universe what we want. So I'm excited. So that coming full circle again, this Montana trip, I was in a slump for a while and I wasn't feeling good, and I gave it my all and I burned out. And Emmy's been nothing but like wonderful about reaching out and asking me what I needed and how I needed it. But I do still technically feel like, probably because of my choices, that I was isolating myself somewhat. And the fact that there was a last minute call for a team cup, and I actually my first rock star coach ever. I worked so hard for her, and she is like with me. So, and Amber, she is sharing some girls with me this week, and we get to have team cup for the next month. So it was fun to hear. I think it's Kylie and Ansley. I got to hear your stories. That was awesome. And then my girl, Jamie, she's actually worked all day. She's a nurse, an infusion nurse. So I invited her, and I know that she's jazzed. She's excited to do team cup, and the other girls are too. And then Ashley Stevens is our 5th person. So I still need to register us. So that's happening tonight. Here's my handsome.
Yep, by tonight.
Yep, I know. What's the time? Is it? It's Western time, right? I'm in Montana now.
It's 8.
I think the deadline's Eastern, midnight Eastern.
Yeah, it's 8:50 right now. So I'm on the East Coast.
Got a few hours.
All right, cool. Well, I'm almost like, I actually skipped dinner so I could hang out and talk to you guys. So, but I know that you guys, I mean,
Thank you for sharing that. You're amazing.
Aw. Well, thank you for
you.
letting me chatter on like a loud person.
Yeah, thank you.
Literally just made my night. Like, I'm so happy you shared.
Who said that?
This is so cool. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Yeah, Gianna. Was that Gianna
Yes,
Gianna
hi.
that said that? Hey.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, girl.
Yeah, this is so cool. It was really awesome to get to hear all of your stories and kind of share the mic. I think it was really fun. So we're gonna do this every month, like every first call, right, Lauren? Every first call, we're gonna do all of our new coaches who want to share their story, and then announcements and all that stuff. I think it's just a great way to kind of set the tone for the month. And I learned so much about you guys, which I didn't know. And I see there's some other teachers and some other people from New Jersey, and then people who are already who are friends in real life, and people with kids. And you guys can all kind of connect and find other coaches who are at the same level as you, who are kind of similar to you, which is good. Then you can kind of buddy up and be success partners, and everyone kind of knows a little more about each other by doing this. So I'm happy that we did this. I'm sure, the collective response, everyone seems pretty happy that we did this. So we're going to continue this. But yeah, tomorrow's a new month. So set your goals. Maybe we should do that. Everyone shares their goals somewhere, like in your team page. that'll be a good way to close this up. So set your goals for the next month. How's that sound? I don't know. I just kind of made that up on the spot, but yeah.
We can all post them under the recording of this.
That works.
So that's posted.
Good. All right. So everyone will set their goals for the next month because we know in a couple of hours that'll be a new month. And just let's make this the best month ever. I mean, we've all come so close on this call. I think it's just like, we owe it to ourselves to have a really good month. So all of our whys can happen and we're all here to help each other now. So I'm excited. Hope you're excited. And if anyone has any last words they want to say before we end the recording.
Really? Yeah, really quick. Also, something really cool about getting to hear all the new coaches' stories is you're now getting this background that you can share with people who your potential coaches are. You know, if they're dealing with any of these things, or maybe they've been a long-time challenger, or, you know, a mom, or whatever it is, now you have even more stories and success stories and things to share with them. Like, oh, you know, I totally understand, like, you're a busy mom, but, you know, my teammates, whoever just joined, like, what's your name? Ansley, right? Cool name. But like, my teammate Ansley, like, totally just joined for her little one. She wanted to, you know, improve her health, to teach her daughter good habits. Like, right then and there, you have something more to share and another way to connect with people. So, like, really listen when people are, is that how you say your name? Is that why you're laughing? Did I say it wrong?
No, I don't know how to unmute this thing. My toddler is freaking out.
I unmuted you.
Perfect. Good deal. No, I had to run and, like, put my phone down and go get my kids situated. So I came back and you were
I
talking
thought
about me.
I was like butchering your name. No, I was just saying that it's really cool that we all got to hear each other's stories, because now that's just more we can share with our potential coaches, you know, like another way that, like, another level we can connect with them based on their situations. So use it.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm done.
Very good point. Yeah. It's cool to see how many similarities everyone has too, even though we're all so different. We can all kind of see ways that we are the same too. So, all right, that's the end of our very first FitFam call. We're gonna have another call next Monday with Lauren. She's gonna be talking about setting SMART goals, which is a great topic to talk about in the beginning of the month, and also leading into this last half of the year. So be on that call. Make sure you encourage your coaches to be on that call as well, and make sure that let's try to get 3 pages next week.
Before we say goodbye, will you take the picture?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that.
Okay, wait, we all need just like half a second, I'm sure of it.
It's super laggy though, so hold your pose for like 10 seconds.
I'll take one too.
So funny that we're talking about SMART goals next week, because like I start school next week. So I'm like planning my SMART goals for my kids.
Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, I got one. I'll post it in the team page, and you guys can post your goals underneath of it. And if you guys want to post it in your pages too and have your coaches post their goals, that'll be a great way to end the month and start the month. All right. We got to come up with some kind of like thing at the end of our call. You know how Team Boom does boom, and everyone says boom. We need to have something like that. We'll think of that for next week, because this is how to end it. So bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.